with breaking news right now. Former FBI Director James Comey has just been indicted on 2 counts, according to a senior Justice Department official. It comes after NBC News learned this week that the DOJ was weighing whether to charge Comey over allegations that he lied to Congress. Tonight, we understand the 2 counts are false statements and obstruction. This would be the first time a former director of the FBI has ever been indicted in the history of our country. I want to bring in NBC News senior legal correspondent Laura Jarrett. Laura, a lot happening in the last few minutes. Let's get our viewers up to speed here. Do we have an understanding of what this entitled and what this included in testimony to Congress?
Yes, our best understanding of what this actually is, Tom, is that Comey was asked by Senator Cruz about whether he had ever authorized a leak to the media. He said that he had not. He was stemming back to some testimony that he had given years prior. He wanted to make sure he stood by that testimony. He said that he did at the time. He has always denied any wrongdoing, ever denied leaking to the press. And so we believe that's what this would be about. Again, that happened in September of 2020. And so you wonder, why bring those charges now? They have a 5-year statute of limitations that would run out this Tuesday. And so we believe that all of sort of the focus around this right now is happening because prosecutors want to make sure they are within that window. And the actual Attorney General herself, Pam Bondi, who has come under increasing pressure from this president about going after his perceived enemies, made it official tonight, even though we have not seen an indictment, saying no one is above the law and that this indictment reflects the department's commitment to holding those who abuse positions of power accountable for misleading the American people. We have reached out to Comey. We have not yet received a statement from his attorney or anyone representing him on his behalf. But I should again say that he has always denied that he has never engaged in any leaks and never had engaged in any misconduct.
And we want to be very upfront with our viewers. A lot of this information has happened in just the last 5 minutes. A lot of this is coming out on X, along with our reporting and confirmation with our sources. From our understanding, the interaction, and he was asked by Senator Ted Cruz during that hearing in Congress whether he had leaked or he had been a source or he had authorized a source. Multiple times, James Comey says no. But his deputy, Andrew McCabe, sort of didn't agree with him and said he had been authorized to leak.
And that's what makes this entire circumstance so unusual, because McCabe is obviously somebody that has also come under a fair amount of criticism and attention from this president. So if the only source of information that James Comey is lying is Andrew McCabe, that would be an extraordinary moment to have McCabe be on the witness stand saying something that the president would obviously wish was true. Again, whether or not this goes to a jury is a different question than whether you get a grand jury to indict. We should make it clear to our audience we have not seen an indictment. The standard for what can get a grand jury to indict is much different than reasonable doubt, which wouldn't a regular trial. The grand jury process is secretive. Not even the defense attorneys in the room. It's a process entirely controlled by the prosecutors. What evidence they